everyone, welcome back to my channel. My channel is all about travel, traveling with your family, how to use points and miles to offset the cost of travel, and how to just have new experiences and travel fun with you and your family. Today's video, I'm going to kind of go back a little bit and talk about my lessons learned and getting into this travel rewards thing. So I've been doing this for a few years now, started in about 2015, so I guess about 10 years now. And so I just want to go back and talk about the things that I have learned. But if you haven't done so already, make sure you subscribe so you're notified when new content comes out, and make sure you go back and look at some of my other videos that have more detail about like my travel strategy. But today I'm just going to talk about my lessons learned. I've kind of limited my travel strategy now to 1 to 3 cards that I keep in my wallet that I use for travel, that I use to offset the cost of travel. Sure, maybe they're not the best point redemptions, or maybe I could be doing things a little bit better, but me as a working full-time parent with little kids and a family, and there's just so much going on that I don't want to spend all my extra time and energy trying to track different travel rewards. I just don't have it in me. I do want the benefit, I don't want the complication, and so it's okay to just simplify things. Don't make it overly stressful. For me, as long as I'm redeeming my travel and I'm going somewhere, then that's a win-win for me. And the things that I look for, I just look for maybe a hotel card, an airline card, an overall card, you know, just very simple, not anything too detailed. Just keep it simple. Otherwise, I just get overwhelmed and I'm probably not even going to redeem the travel rewards. Which brings me to my second lesson learned. Be clear about your goals. And if you don't have goals for where you want to travel and what you want to do, you're just going to amass these travel rewards. You're going to go through and do these different sign-up bonuses and maybe use it on something and just really have no direction. So I'm someone who just likes to set goals and to plan in general. And I find that when I do that, even with my travel strategy and my travel rewards strategy, things just go better. So if I know, for instance, this year we want to try to go out to Arizona, see the Grand Canyon. And as I think about that, it's like, okay, well, what cards are going to be useful to rack up points or rewards or whatever to get us out there? That might be different than if I wanted to spend 2 weeks at Disney, which might be different than if our goal was to go to an all-inclusive Caribbean resort. And so the first thing, or not the first thing, I guess one of the other lessons learned is once I set my goal and thought through where I wanted to travel, maybe that year, the next year, then it was easy to align my points and miles strategy to that. My third lesson learned is to embrace flexibility. I know sometimes it's hard with school schedules and work schedules to have some flexibility in where you want to go or when you want to go places, but there should be some flexibility within there, really just to improve redemption. And also, you know, if you travel with your family, you just have to be flexible in general. Traveling with kids is a lesson in flexibility. But I've learned to be super flexible. So if we wanted to spend, for example, a week somewhere, maybe at the beach or go somewhere and spend a week to visit family, maybe we could leave on Sunday, maybe we could leave on Monday, maybe we could leave the Saturday before. So having even that little bit of flexibility as far as when you can leave does impact travel strategy. And I've learned like not to try to force travel rewards necessarily into I have to leave on Sunday. Sometimes that's the case, just the way schedules work out. But oftentimes, even if you have flexibility, morning versus evening, you know, try to stay away from nap time. I do, unless that's like when we're in the plane. But yeah, just even a little bit of flexibility is something that I've learned to build into my travel rewards plan, just to kind of optimize things a little bit more and get like just that little bit of extra redemption value. And the last lesson learned was really enjoy the process. There's a lot that you could do in the travel rewards sphere, a bunch of different credit cards, a bunch of different values that they have, a bunch of different ways to redeem it. But all of it is meaningless if you're not enjoying travel, if you're not connecting with your family, if you're not going places that you want to go. If you are so stressed out about making sure you're using the right card at the right time to improve your cash back or to get more points, if all of that is stressing you out, then you're not getting any benefit from using points and miles to offset travel. You have to enjoy the process. I look at travel as a way to connect with my family, as a way to experience cultures, as a way to just learn and grow as a person and kind of see my kids and my family do the same thing. And so if I'm super stressed out, if I'm trying to plan everything to the T and it's like, oh, you only have 2 seconds to play in this area of the Science Center because we have to move on to something else, then kind of the whole trip is thrown off. So just really enjoy the process. Use this as a place, travel oftentimes is relaxing to me when it can be, but really I think, again, one of my main reasons for traveling is just to experience new things and learn new things and to grow as a person. And if I'm stressed out, I'm stressing everyone else out and we're just not having fun. So definitely make sure that you take time, woosah, and enjoy the process. And honestly, it's also just the break from the daily grind, doing something different, like stepping away from all the emails and conference calls and work stuff and just enjoying time with your family. So make sure that, you do that. All right, so there it is. Some of my lessons learned from 10 years in the travel points and rewards area. Make sure you subscribe if you like this content and you want to see more of it. You'll be notified when I release new videos. Share this video with someone that you know is maybe thinking about getting into the points and miles or just kind of doing a retrospective and seeing how to improve or things that they can learn. Make sure you comment if you have any questions. I try to read through those and respond as I can. And as always, thanks for watching. Bye.